Would you rather wear pants that are too high or wear pants that are too low? Do jeans class as pants? I don't think so. You could wear shorts. Shorts aren't pants, you see. Boom, I've solved it. Hey everyone, and welcome to a brand new video where today we are going to be playing some Would You Rather. But first, I have something to say. You're probably thinking, Alex, the title, how could you? How could you lie about something like that? How could you clickbait me with such obvious, like, falsenesses? It's not false. Here I have my lovely interactive pad. Yeah, as you can see, I'm just looking at it on the monitor. It's amazing. There's the light ring. Yes, I dropped this in my house, right? In the kitchen, on the floor. Now, you're probably thinking as well, what? How did it smash from that? Like, they're really difficult to crack or anything. Well, yes, that's true. But, yeah, I've always praised the iPad, you know, because I've never been able to, like, scratch it at all. If I have whatever lying on it, sitting on it, I can just throw it about. It's not a problem. But then I drop it once, well, not for the first time, of course. But yes, that is the disaster. It just struck me. It's even popping off, and it makes this. It's making this weird sound as well. It doesn't turn on at all. I can click it as many times as I'm gonna, but nothing happens. The back's still lovely, intact, so I guess I could hang that somewhere and have a beautiful little decoration, but there's tiny bits of glass flying off of that, so let's not dawdle on that any longer. Anyway, yes, let's get into the video, shall we? Okay, let's go. Alrighty, everyone, welcome to the actual video where we have the wonderful Would You Rather. Now, you guys apparently like these a lot, so I'm back doing them once more after like several months of not, but here we have question numero uno, not 11, 1. Wear only skin-tight clothing, or wear clothing that or wear clothes that are much too big. Okay, here's a good one. Wear only skin-tight clothing. Now, that could be pretty problematic because if you're not too happy with your own body look or the way parts, like, I don't know, your legs or something, or your stomach or something, you probably won't want to wear the skin-tight. But if you want to wear clothes, no, you see, because if you wear then clothes that are too big, people are just gonna think that you don't know how to pick up the right clothes, you know? But then again, you may have to wear the clothes that are that size because they're hand-me-downs or some other thing. I don't know. I would probably say clothes that are much too big because it would be pretty awkward, I think, wearing skin-tight clothing around in certain places, like a job interview or something. You wear a suit that's too small. That'd be weird. Like, what's it called? The lycra, the material, that sort of weird rubbery stuff that gymnasts wear. Anyway, I'm gonna go with clothes that are much too big. Oh, it's fairly close. 58 say that. Well, you know, let's go to the next question. Would you rather have 3 nipples or have 1 nipple? Well, as some of you guys know, I actually have 3 nipples already. A bit weird, that, isn't it? But I'm never gonna show you, probably, because that's a really weird, that is. It's not like when you imagine a 3rd nipple, it's not exactly that. It's weird to talk about this. I'm just gonna move on. I'm gonna say 3 because that's, you know, already living that life. So that's a weird would you rather, isn't it? I think, is that the first time that's ever happened where I've actually had a would you rather where I am one of the questions already? Like, they're usually the most bizarre things, like, would you rather live on the moon or live on Mars? Would you rather wear pants that are too high or wear pants that are too low? You could sort of avoid this by just never wearing pants, you know? Do jeans class as pants? I don't think so. You could wear shorts. Shorts aren't pants, you see? Boom, I've solved it. It doesn't matter which we pick, so I'm gonna say wear pants too low. You see, there, 56 say too high. Yeah, well, you know, I'm just gonna be a shorts man forever. And in winter, it's gonna get really cold, and I'll have to wear, like, jogging bottoms. They're not pants, are they? I don't know, are pants just anything you wear on your legs? Never known. Would you rather take a picture or have your picture taken? Probably take a picture because I'm not one to like having my picture taken, which is probably surprising since I have my face on YouTube every single day. But I'm gonna say take a picture, you know? There we go, 70%. Because whenever you guys find me in real life, like if I'm ever at Disney or if I'm even just in my town walking around, or even Shrek's Adventure, which happened recently. If you're watching, you know who you are. But yeah, when I'm getting my picture taken, I don't know how to stand with one of you guys. Do I like put my arm around you? Do I like do a high five pose? Do I like thumbs up? Do I get down to where you are, or do I stay standing because then the picture's weird if they're doing? It's bizarre. I don't know. You should probably just tell me. Go, Alex, get down and take a picture at my level with your thumb up. See, that would be helpful, you know, just direct me like bam, bam, bam. That would be amazing if you do that, but I don't know if you would. Okay, next question. Have a massive head compared to your body, or always have a bowl cut? Well, you see, this doesn't say always have a massive head. It just says have a massive head compared to your body. So if you had a massive head and then you went to the gym loads, or you decided to just eat a lot and gain weight so your head didn't look as big, you know, you could get big muscles and stuff, and in that way, bam, sorted, problem solved. Doesn't matter, because if you have a bowl cut, you always have a bowl cut. There is no getting around that. You are stuck with it forever. So have a massive head, yes. Okay, so people want the bowl cut. You know, you can fix the massive head issue. You know, you can work towards a better arrangement for yourself. But the bowl cut, you just wear a hat all the time, or I don't know, what would happen if you cut it or shave it all off, then suddenly poof, bowl cut again? That would not be a good life. I had a bowl cut when I was younger. What was my mum thinking? I will never know. Okay, what would you rather swallow 3 jawbreakers or swallow a foot-long candy cane? I don't think you can do either of these without dying, right? Because a jawbreaker, what's the normal size of that next to my ear here? Jawbreaker is probably about average this size, I would guess. But a foot-long candy cane, that's like bam, and it's got the curved bit at the end. You're probably gonna die from swallowing 3 of those. You'll choke on the first one, I bet. But if you normally eat a jawbreaker, right, you suck on it forever, you technically do swallow the jawbreaker. Same with the foot-long candy cane, because it doesn't. Oh no, it does. It says here, whole, of course. Because I was gonna say, you know, you don't have to swallow it whole. You could sort of eat them normally, and then that's technically correct. But I was wrong. All right. Well, oh no, I didn't answer that. Swallow 3. Which is the quicker death? I don't know. 3 jawbreakers maybe, because you could put them in oil or something, and then when they would just sort of slip. It's weird questions these, aren't they? Would you rather prevent World War II or win a life-changing amount of money in a lottery? Preventing World War II may end up not making you exist. Yeah, because if you go back in time and you change one tiny thing, let's say I bought an ice cream from a shop, right? I was never there before, so that one ice cream has taken ice cream out of the ice cream inventory, right? And then that causes a shop to gain a little bit more money, but that a tiny bit more money could mean they then go buy a lottery ticket, they win a lottery ticket, they buy a sports car, the sports car kills someone, and that someone was my great-great-great-grandfather. You see? Bam. Mind blown. Don't change things back in time, people. Don't buy ice creams from shops. So, win a life-changing amount of money. Yeah. See, there you go. That is the logic there behind doing that sort of stuff. So, would you rather be unable to experience sadness or be unable to experience anger? You know what? Probably anger, because I feel you'd be a much happier person, right? If you don't know how to feel angry, you wouldn't be angry at someone, you know, because nothing would bother you. Say there's a fly in the room, doesn't anger me at all. It's a little fly. Hello, little fly, just buzzing around. But again, is anger sort of overall anger? Does it have annoyance classed under anger? Can I feel annoyed? Because then it would probably, because anger is sort of just one up from annoyed, isn't it? Like you sort of just get worse as you go up. I don't know. I'm gonna say anger though, because I think that's the better one. 47. No, more people won't be unable to experience sadness. But guys, as we know from the movie Inside Out, if you don't feel sadness, you won't feel the joy properly. You see? You see, that's the moral of the story right there, isn't it? Okay. Skydive or bungee jump? Now, I actually had the choice to skydive or bungee jump. I chose skydive, which I did. There's pictures on a CD, which I thought was in this room somewhere, but I don't think it is anymore. There's somewhere in my life. Anyway, I would rather skydive. The bungee jumping, that scares me, right? Because with the skydive, you have a backup of an extra chute and there's someone attached to your back to help you do things correctly. But the bungee jump, you're just pushed off of a bridge. The thing could snap, the platform, the rope could be too long. You could just crash into the water, dead. I mean, there's skydive. Yes, 75 versus 25. I think it's far safer, honestly. If you had your choice of portable game device, would you rather choose a Nintendo DS or choose a PSP? Now, this question, I think, was probably written a very long time ago, 6 years ago. So I actually, again, I have had this choice. This is really weird today. We're getting questions that I've actually experienced in real life and had to choose between. So I could have chosen a Nintendo DS or I could have chosen a PSP. Let me tell you, I chose the PSP because 6 years ago, PSPs, they were all the rage. I mean, Nintendo DSs were too, but PSPs equally so. And I chose the PSP. I wanted to play, what was it? Little Big Planet. That's a classic game. Absolutely adorable. Would you rather have the beginning of Circle of Life play when you farted or have the chorus of Thriller play when you burp? That would be weird. Would it play just to me or would it be the sound of the fart or the burp, you see? Because that's the interesting conundrum there, right? Because when you fart, and then Circle of Life, because it goes, it's the Circle of Life. Or you can have the chorus of Thriller. How does that go? The thriller nights, something like that. I vaguely know both the songs. I'm gonna actually choose Thriller because I think that's funnier. 59% agree. Yeah, the Circle of Life is amusing too, but everyone would be like, whose phone's going off? But then again, they'd think that with Thriller too, wouldn't they? I don't know, that's an interesting one. A bit of a weird, would you rather be a lefty or be a righty? I would rather be a righty because when you're writing, normally, you don't have to worry about, if you're right-handed that is, I don't know how to describe this properly. I'll look at myself in the camera. So if you're writing, if my camera's flipped, if you're writing with a right hand, and you're doing the writing, your hand doesn't smudge over what you've just written, right? But if you're left-handed and you're writing, it goes right over what you're doing. So that kind of like means it's a bit annoying. Of course, you guys learn to not do that, and you hold your hand higher and don't rub your hand on the page. But you know, it's the small things. Ambidextrous would be a good one. Write with both, doesn't matter. But if you were to see my handwriting with my left hand, my gosh, would you be disappointed? It looks like it would be done by a 3-year-old, honestly. You gave a crayon to a 3-year-old, that would be my handwriting. Anyway, next question. Would you rather actually have to laugh out loud every time you type lol, haha, LMAO, etc., or always have to replicate the face of any emoticon that you use? This is an interesting one. I quite like this. I think emoticon, right? Because usually if I type an emote, I'm doing the face anyway. Not if it's some like weird face like that creepy moon emoticon that's sort of just like smiling scarily from the moon. But there's the one with that girl who's got a hand out like that and she's just like... That would be weird because you put the emoji... What if you put the poop emoji? What is that? The face of any emoticon. So you do the poop emoji and then you just smile. You don't suddenly become poop and you don't put poo on your face. That would be gross. That would not be nice. No, thank you. I'd choose the emoji one. I think that's funny too. More people said the other one. This is an easy one for me. Would you rather find $5 or have your local WNBA team win the championship? Well, you know, the world isn't just one country, so this question doesn't really apply to England. I would rather find $5 because then I can spend the $5 on things because I have a bunch of other dollars anyway and I'm always going to Canada or US or whatever, so it doesn't matter what the dollars are, it's going to be useful unless it's like Australian dollars. I don't doubt I'm going to go to Australia very soon or often. Maybe at some point, maybe a pals tour, maybe. Would you rather find $5? Yes, I would, thank you. 75% agree. Yeah. What are the comments on that? $5 is better than WNBA. Yeah, it is, especially when you're in a country that doesn't even have WNBA. So, next question. This is a good one. Would you rather speak everything in surround sound or have your own entrance theme when you walk in a room? This is incredible because this isn't a bad question. Are both of them quality things? Speak everything in surround sound. You'd sound like some incredible man because if you're talking to someone, it would be coming from all around. That would kind of freak them out. Both can be turned on and off at will, says the little thing that's below the screen, which you can't see. So, have your own entrance theme when you walk in a room. I think that's the one. I mean, you walk into any room and it plays like the John Cena. Bah, 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 bah. That was horrible rendition by me. I'm very sorry for that. But I'm gonna say that one. Yes, 15%. You know what? I wonder what the lowest ratio is on Would You Rather. Is there one that's like below 1%? There must be, right? And well, then again, people are so diverse that it probably doesn't exist. Would you rather get swine flu or West Nile? Both of these, I don't think really. One of them says you may die. Oh boy, I may die. Oh no, swine flu. 67%. I remember when swine flu came on the news, because I was listening to the radio when I was riding home from school once, and they were like, swine flu will kill everyone, blah. And I was like, oh boy, we're all gonna die. It's like the Black Plague all over again. But it wasn't. It was nothing at all. So, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Next question. You had to do one every other year. Would you rather live completely alone on an island or be overworked in a cramped factory? What? Where's the competition here? Surely you'd want to live alone on an island. I mean, you can have Skype. Does that count though if you live completely? Yeah. Or is completely alone meaning no Skype, no video calls, no Google Hangout, no nothing with people, no internet? Then I'd probably go crazy. Oh, it says, while on the island, you will have no human interaction. You will have everything you need to survive comfortably. Working conditions in the factory are miserable. Ah, right, I think I made a mistake there. But maybe I'd learn to live, maybe with alone. I could have a small volleyball called Wilson. If you had to read only one series for the rest of your life, would you rather read Harry Potter or would you read Twilight? I'd read Harry Potter, of course. I mean, it's just a classic, and there's 7 books too. Plus the other 2, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child and Fantastic Beasts. But yes, there we go. Would you rather only speak in questions or only speak in movie quotes? Well, why don't we try that right now? Would I only want to speak in questions? Would I? That's really difficult to try and do that, isn't it? Yeah, you see, that's a question too. Or only speak in movie quotes. But then again, surely every word has been used in a film, and therefore, every word you say is a movie quote. Bam! I've done it. I've solved another Would You Rather without any, what do you call it? Commiseration? No, that's not the right word. I can't remember the word. When you come to an agreement about something that you have a hard choice with, don't remember. But it's movie quotes we're going for. 72%. Oh wait, hang on. Did they? Oh no, there's nothing that states specifically. Okay, well. Oh look, we're back to the other questions. Well, you know what, guys? I think that's gonna wrap it up for today. So if you enjoyed this Would You Rather and my my poor device, which now has no screen, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and if there's anything else you'd like to see specifically, let me know in the comments below and I will take a look. And could you please stop the who is better comments? I mean, oh my gosh, it's driving me crazy. Every single video, all the comments at the top is who's better? Is it Alex? Is it Dennis? Is it Dan TDM? Is it Guava Juice? There's no need for it, okay? You're looking at my channel. We're both as good as everyone else. You know, well, some of us are better. Some of us have 3 million subscribers. Congratulations to Dennis on that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.